how's Tony kind of bounced? He started, he had such a good camp last year, and then he got injured early, and it seemed like that did linger for him, the injury. How is he kind of, I don't know if he has to retrain his body or he just has to be able to fight through it? How has he kind of approached that, where he knows he's kind of a lead guy at some point this year?
You know what? It was the best and the worst thing that could have happened to Tony. We never want a guy to get hurt or get nicked up. But when I say it's the best thing that could have happened, he's going through it.
Yeah.
So, as a freshman, a young player, man, who's never been hurt, never had to go through that, you never know how a guy's going to react because he's never had to experience it. Well, now Tony's experienced it, so he literally prepared with some intentionality with that in the back of his mind to make sure that he can prepare himself to be in position for that not to happen again as much as he can, and so he can sustain. So that's what I mean by it was the best and the worst thing. We would have loved to have him play last year, but now when you look forward, you say, that's why he's so much more mature. That's why he's not getting rattled, because when he, if he gets a little tight, he's like, all right, I know what to do to get through this, as opposed to, what's going on and not having any answers.
What's his greatest strength, would you say? I know versatility was something we talked about in the past, but kind of now that he's in his second year playing, but third year in the program.
Tony's biggest strength, his versatility, and you're not seeing it as much anymore because we're leaving him more at running back.
Yeah.
Tony's biggest strength is that he has had to be a grinder.
Yeah.
You know that he's had to outwork guys who, and I know this from being from Florida and anyway, that have been more talented than him. Just God-given, talent, more talent, but he's found a way to always rise to the top. When Tony went to the All-American game, he was the third back with guys who were, quote-unquote, had more stars than him. By the end of the week, he was starting because he outworked them. So his biggest attribute is you can put Tony in a room with 10 guys and he won't care. He feels like he's going to come out on top because he has before. So his biggest attribute is that he will go to work. He's not intimidated by competition. He embraces it, and he actually plays better when Jafar, Autry, and the other guys are running well because that's who he is. He's wired for competition.
How has Dexter handled having to take a backseat in reps in camp where, at first blush, at some point during the spring, it seemed like he would have been the lead guy going in?
You know what? Talking about maturity, and I mean mental maturity, that is where Dex has made huge strides because you see him out there and he's enjoying it. One thing we've talked about, and I've been specific about this in my room, is enjoying practice. Like, let's not get through practice. Let's have fun. Let's enjoy practice.
He was the first guy to celebrate that George sleeping touchdown.
And he is literally having so much fun at practice that we want to have so much fun at practice and want to have so much fun in what we're doing that we don't have time to complain. And none of those guys have had time to complain because they're just really enjoying everything about it. Him doing a great job, Dexter in particular, of just enjoying everything about this process, everything about practice, everything about everything, so that we don't have time to complain.
This is our first time, this is my last for me, but our first time seeing Sebo in pads. We can watch him in drills, doesn't do anything for us, it does for you, but not for us. What does he kind of bring to you? Like, it looked like a lot of little north-south after one cut and everything.
He is, we knew when we recruited Sebo, when I recruited him, I knew he was explosive. I mean, he was a state runner-up in hurdles in Georgia. Okay, we knew he was explosive. We knew he was fast. When he got here, I remember the first workout. You just said, "Wow, we didn't know he was that fast and that explosive." I mean, he goes from 0 to 100. He does not have an off switch, so it is all gas, no brakes. So